Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Say Yes, Pilates and Beyond, where I help you master moving into joyful and expansive connection to your radiant body home, heart open, moving energy. And today's flow, you just need a chair with a back. It's actually part 2 to last week's flow, deep core connection. Today is a bit more focused on hip mobility and strength. So let's move. I'm going to start by linking last week's. It's a nice warm-up, wake-up to today's add-on. And let's move. So sit on your chair. We're going to review just a little bit to get us into our center connection. Review and do. And just a nice quick warm-up here. So ground your feet, feel your seat on the seat, shoulders and head floaty on top. And then you're going to take those hands on the inside of the thighs and round back. So there's a little bit of tone. And then over the hips, it's like you're really like opening them. And then gently press out to the hands on the way up, making this nice full circle. Round back, exhale. And that's all we're doing. We're rounding back, leaning into the chair back, curling the pelvis and spine, and undoing that. Doing that, doing that. And eyeballs can be relatively level. You can look down and up if you would like. You can allow that chest and solar plexus to open and beam its sunshine if you would like as well. Once more, nice rhythm there. And then we go directly, hands to both thighs, round back over the tummy and around that thigh. You can make this as big. You can beam those eyes of love around behind you, feeling into your spiral here. Nice, really rub your tummy like you're, again, getting ready for a big meal or encouraging digestion after a delicious, yummy meal. And find your way to center for a moment and then reverse both hands on the opposite thigh. Around and around we go. Excuse me. And yes, I want that yawn. Yawning is potentially a sign of being in that calm, compassionate, safe space of the parasympathetic vagal. Again, I talked about it in that first video, or the precursor to this one. You can watch that one now or after. And so I encourage it. Yawn whenever you can. Share your yawns. And before we get into something deeper, I want to say thank you. Thank you, subscribers, for being here. Welcome, new subscribers. Everyone hit that bell. Fresh videos like this drop every Wednesday. Every other Monday, I bring you a quick tip. So don't forget to hit that bell. Did I just say that? I might have. Also, if you want to join me live for class every Thursday and Saturday, come join my app. It's free to join the community. It's called The Incoming. theincoming.co is what you type in, and I hope to see you there. Once more. I feel like this is just so delicious. Okay, let that go. And now, again, like we did last week, go ahead and just, I need that yawn again. Find that round back, and you can really just, let that arch. Let your pants expand. And then find that place in between. We're going to be here in that connected place quite a bit. And it really is up to you, especially as we balance the legs, to find how far forward you need. Like I said with this chair, mine's very upright. If yours is a little more spacious, you might not need to be as far forward, but I am right on the edge. So feel your way through that. As we start with these skips, par terre, on the floor. And you can gently pull up with your hands. You can just press. You can let your arms dangle. Whatever helps you maintain those the elasticity, the tautness of those elastic bands connecting, i.e. the psoas muscles, from your hips to your ribs. The elastic bands are taut. Our psoas connects the legs into the lumbar spine. So, wow, super cool. You might be able to sense them more in this position today. Just paint the floor a few more times. And you might even feel a gentle, wow, hey, my hamstrings or my quads are lengthening. Just from the simplicity of this. J'adore. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. So now, go ahead and actually just come on up for a moment. Come on up for a moment. Let that go. Shake it out. And then once again, round back, find that position. So we take the skip up. I'm really scooching my booty forwards. Give yourself a hug, and you can really squeeze that in. So we're finding that bow and arrow, pulling back, reaching out, and then switch. And actually, oh, thank you, knee. Just got to pop. If you want to take that bottom, the outside hand to the ankle to just bring a little more stability and length. It's almost like we're trying to, it's almost like we're tractioning. It's like we're trying to lengthen the shin bone via the ankle and the knee, pulling away from each other. And nice pumping breath there. And 2 and 1. Both feet down. Come up a little bit. Let your booty just float. Arms really swing back. It's like we're ski jumping. Feel that flight. And then round back. Just scooch forward. And then we do 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, ski jump. And back. And pump. Both feet down and reaching out of the crown of the head, out of the tail, and down, and 4, and 1, 2 more like that, reach, and last time, so fun to fly. And then once again, shimmy wiggle out of that for a moment. Very nice. This is sort of an evolution, not sort of, it is an evolutionary exercise, meaning we're adding on, adding on, adding on. So now we're going to actually let go of the squat, round back, and then we start with a skip, skip, 3 skips. On that third one, again, this is where actually I need to change my arm position. So I'm going to pull up. This leg reaches long. We can flex, fling it up and down, then switch. 1, 2, 3. You're on the other side. I'm going to grab here and fling it up. And actually, I'm going to keep my arms here. You find what works best for you because I'll show you in a moment. 1, 2, 3. You might even want to help that leg with your hand. Oh, that's nice. So you have lots of things to play with, hands underneath, hugging, helping. And switch. And up. And up. And fling it up. Up. And up, 1 more each, and ooh, last time. Whew. Excellent. So you might feel, wow, it's so wonderful. I feel that connection, those imaginary elastic bands inside, and then the tangible physical sensation of it, especially the more that you are upright. So again, you can always play with this plus tard, later. Really, really nice. So from here, just to give a little bit of freedom to the hips, come on back. Find that center. You can take your arms under or dangle. And then we're going to take the skips back on the ground, paint the floor 1, 2, 3. And then on that third one, just open, close, and switch. 2, 3, open, close, and switch. 2. And if you would like to turn out, you can. It's really more of a door opening. So you're just really abducting is the word. Your hips, opening, airing out, letting the hips breathe a little bit. And then we'll take a nice spiraling lunge to open it all up. And shoop, 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 open, close. Once more, shoop, 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 open, close. Find your way up. I'm going to turn and face you now this way. So find the flat part of your chair. Turn, and if you need to bring the floor up to you, do so. Make sure your front foot is nice and flat. Back cheek on, front cheek is kind of hanging off. You're giving a hug to your wonderful partner, the chair here. And for a moment, just take that leg back and lengthen it as much as it wants to go. Your hip and your knee and your ankle and all of it, your back. And then from here, we're going to take a nice big wave. You can keep the hand here on your hip. It's a little bit of a reminder to traction that hip down, drop it down. And inhale, arch and lengthen. Lean forward and then soften and roll up through. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Reach through the back body. In. And X. And just one more there. Inhale. And X. And now take both hands, put them on the top of the back of your chair, and then I'm almost pushing with this arm to help my spiral. So I'm going to arch, I'm going to spiral, I'm going to lengthen. Oof, perhaps you feel that as well. And lengthen, inhale, and then exhale, release a little bit. In, and X. And in, and X. One more there, inhale. Find the tensegrity of this for you. The integrity of the lines of tension in your body. Maybe you feel the knee, maybe you want to scoop here, maybe you're really using the upper body, reaching through the crown of the head. Feel that you are pulled in all directions as you breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Once again, in. And exhale, unwind and swap sides. One cheek on, one cheek off, letting that hip drop, giving your chair a hug. Lengthening back and up into that back bend, leaning forward. Bending the knee, curling through your back body. Inhale. And exhale. And in. And X. Really lengthening into the stretch as much as your body wants to go. And X. And in. And X. One more there. And in. And X. For me, it feels more kidney here. Other side felt more psoas, front hip. Both hands on the back. Lengthen, find all that wonderful supportive tension. And inhale. And then exhale, just soften it. In. And soften. And then this time, inhale, lengthen, find all the strings, pull them taut in all directions that you can sense and feel in this moment. Inhale. And exhale. And once more, in. And exhale. My front heel really wanted to reach, and it reached so far that it slid. Beautiful. Whew. Come on back. Do a little shimmy wiggle dance for yourself. And then bring those hands together to clap applause for you, for showing up for you. Bringing that rub, the heat, the vibration into them, and then press into that attitude of gratitude. Inhale into your belly, your ribs, your upper chest, suspend at the top. Sigh of satisfaction when you are ready. And if the only thing you took from this was, wow, that's a really intense, beautiful stretch for my entire back and hips, then take that with you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm like, yes, I want to do that more often. My body really wants that. So if you take that with you, fabulous. So gros bisous to everyone, and I will see you next time.